Further discussion? Roll call.
All right, Buns,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item F, discussion action to approve resolution 3010, resolution for approval of wage adjustment for the City of Hudson City Administrator, City Clerk, Hudson Isle. This is for Chrissy Wiersma for achieving the certified municipal clerk as of November 3rd, and this is our standard 50 cent an hour increases.
Absolutely, so moved. Second?
Second.
Third?
Discussion. Roll call.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Again, congratulations on doing
Yeah,
all that, that's a
no
lot of
problem.
work, done well.
Congratulations, Chrissy.
I appreciate
Item
it.
G, discussion action to approve resolution 3011, a resolution setting wages for city employees of the City of Hudson, Iowa for the fiscal year 2022 to 2023. And this is as Gail referenced, we had discussion at Personnel Committee. Initially started with a request for 9% increases. We talked through it and came up with a 6% at this point as a recommendation. We looked at it from a percentages across the salaries and had it taken a look at from a standpoint of so much per hour. So
Because
it would be
some
more
of the-
benefit to the lower
Right,
paid
yep.
individuals.
We wanted to bring
Because
those
everybody's
up.
kind of hit with the same thing as opposed to having it relative to their salaries. So we came up with a recommendation of a 1.50% increase effective January 4th.
1.50% or $1.50?
$1.50.
$1.50. Okay, I was like,
Yeah, no,
That was different than
that
what.
goes backwards, sorry, okay, making sure.
Because I just knew it would be hard to justify to our citizens a 9% increase.
This year is gonna be messy.
yeah, and we figured the next phase can be as we're doing budgets and the July 1st, that
Agreed.
we see how it rolls.
And we did that last year too in two separate pieces
Right,
because of it being
Yep.
messy with that. We've got good employees, we wanna keep our good employees. and-
Exactly.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Roll call.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item H, discussion action to approve resolution 3012, resolution approving the transfer of funds for November 2022. November or December? November?
November.
Okay. This is standard.
Yeah.
Matt
Matt
moved.
approved.
Second?
Discussion? Roll call.
Reister,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Item I, discussion action to approve resolution 3013, resolution for approval of supplemental professional service agreement number 20, Community Development Department. And this is our standard annual contracts as far as base engineering fees through AECom.
And they're not tied to a project.
Right. Have a motion to
So
approve?
moved.
Matt got it?
Second. That's Lori. but-
Discussion? Oh, Lori.
She almost sounds like that.
Roll call.
Sewell,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item J, related item, discussion action to approve resolution 3014, resolution for approval of supplemental professional services agreement number 21 for the Public Works Department. Same scenario.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Buns,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item K is kind of a nice one. Chrissy and I got notification from the DOT that they selected the City of Hudson to be awarded a grant for a bridge fix.
Yes.
And we had been thinking about the Butterfield Bridge for a number of years here and said we didn't know when we could afford it, so now we have the opportunity. So item K is discussion action to approve resolution 3015, a resolution of the Hudson City Council to support the federal city bridge funding for Butterfield Road.
So is that the one in the mile out by me, or like?
It's on the Butterfield down in the valley by Scott Jordan's.
Yeah, so it'd be by,
Yep,
that's
it'd be
fine.
by,
That by you then.
Cool. That means I'll be driving around to Cedar Falls or Waterloo.
Oh, we'll let you fly over it during construction.
Get a
I'll
four-wheeler.
just take my ATV through the fields.
Yeah, that'll work. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second, anybody?
Second?
Is this 100% or is there a matching
It's up
portion?
to a
we have?
dollar amount, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's up to $500,000.
Do we have any idea how much that would
No,
cost?
we don't.
No, and we
It's
have
probably
to,
gonna end up being a box culvert replacement, so my guess is probably around that 200,000 to 300,000.
So probably fully funded
It'll be
through
fully.
this.
Yeah, it'll be fully funded.
And obviously, if it's not, you would come back to us and we would discuss it
Yep.
further anyway.
roll call?
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Bunce,
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item L, discussion action to approve resolution 3016, a resolution to rescind resolution 2994 and purchase an office department squad vehicle from a different vendor. And what this is canceling the resolution that we had to buy a police vehicle from Stivers because Colwell was able to acquire one. So what this resolution is to rescind the Stivers contract and re-implement the purchase from Colwell with a vehicle that they already have, they acquired on an auction, they have it in stock, and it's simply a case of getting that equipment properly equipped, and it meets with your approval, Chief Banks? Okay. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Discussion?
Can I just ask real quick, do
Yep.
we have an email from Stiver acknowledging that they accept the rescission and so they're not holding us to the previous agreement?
We haven't canceled it yet, it's not canceled tomorrow, but there's no penalty.
Yeah, they've had verbal discussion with them as far as no penalty, so they were waiting on our resolution before they sent the official notification to them.
But we can get
Okay,
that.
just make sure for the record, you get an email or some sort of written confirmation that they understand that, you know, they're, that they agree they're not on the hook and they're not objecting to that.
Yep, will do. Chief Banks says yes.
Forgot you were there,
Okay,
Heather,
thank-
hello.
What?
I forgot you were there, hello.
Hello? That's okay.
Where's this voice coming from?
Okay, roll call?
All right, Sewell,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Bunce.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 4-0.
Item N, discussion on the 911 call center staffing, funding, mechanics, and a 2080 communication agreement. I'll just give you a 2-minute overview. This will be coming at a later date. But the Consolidated Call Center, Emergency Management, of which I'm a board member, agreed to have a independent study of the call center and found them fairly grossly understaffed, in their opinion. Not that we necessarily agree with that, but we agree that some of the pieces need to be expanded. So there'll be an increase in budget. In the past, the call center had been assessed 10% based upon population and 90% on calls up until 2 years ago when they changed it to be 20% on population, 80% on calls. I was a strong resistant to go to a property tax levy at that time. Since the possibility of this call center cost going up by 50% at least, we have at the oversight board and at the emergency management, we are pushing through a recommendation that we change it from being assessed the way it is into being simply a county tax assessment. What that will do is if the cost did not go up, the taxpayer in Hudson would actually go down a little bit. If it's gonna go up 50% in cost, it will ultimately go up. Now, not because of the cost itself, it's just the assessment. The big impacts, and this is really pending Waterloo and Cedar Falls and the county agreeing to this. We're a minor part of the signature. Waterloo's cost that they were paying about $66 per assessed thousand. It'll drop to about 40. Cedar Falls is gonna go up
Good luck with that.
significant. So those are the two battle people. I have agreed, and I have the rest of the small communities agreeing with me, that if those two can come to an agreement, which Waterloo's already on board, now it's simply a case of
Of course
their
they are.
agreeing, getting in. And they have, you know, the city tax bill goes down in all cases.
Right.
But the overall impact will go up to where everybody will be paying the same on a property tax bill. So the agreement that I sent out was just a piece of it, but the reason for this agreement is because of that. It also changes how votes are handled. It changes one of the things that they're having, they thought it was gonna be kind of very easy, but all of a sudden Blackhawk County said, well, those are gonna be all our employees then instead of the calls. It's got some work. It may happen this year, it may not. I think it'll make it. It
Well,
may or may not affect this year's
They've got
tax
some new
bill.
faces on county supervisors now too, which could change
Yes.
how things
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
so.
So, just a heads up, that's what I'll do, I'll keep you up to date, so. Discussion, information items, there's a number of them, reminder items, regularly scheduled meetings at council chambers, except for the library board, Public Works, January 11th. Mayor's task force will be canceled,
Okay.
Unless we already had.
No, not yet, but I
Okay.
will.
Personnel admin, January 23rd, public safety, January 26th, next council meeting is January 9th and January 23rd, and Mayor Pro Tem Gale will handle those meetings while I'm hopefully out of state, but I'll be on by Zoom.
Can we go with you?
Motion to adjourn, Matt?
Oh, he got it.
Second, thanks, Matt.
All in favor, say aye.
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 We're adjourned, thank you all.
Merry
Yeah, Merry
Christmas.
Christmas, everyone. Bye.
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 So Kramer Sausage is officially closing now?
Record.
Yes,
That sucks. I thought they were gonna try to stay open a bit.
they were trying, but it just didn't.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.